Deadly mid-air collision in Washington, D.C. WGN's Courtney Spinelli joins us live with details. Courtney.
Jackie, transportation safety officials are making it clear there is a lot of data to go through, especially after recovering the flight's black boxes. Because of that, they say there are many things they are still working to verify, including the exact altitude that this collision happened. Now, the press conference was used to dispel a lot of myths, including speculation on the cause, and it's still going on right now. This crash claimed the lives of 67 people, including 64 that were on a regional jet and 3 on an Army Black Hawk helicopter. As officials continue the grueling investigation into what happened, not all victims have been recovered. Today, transportation safety officials say at the time of the collision, there were 5 controllers in the tower. They say they've interviewed 3 of them so far and call this a controller's worst nightmare. Officials say the plane was estimated to be at around 325 feet, give or take 25 feet at the time of impact. That's also based on recovered data, and they also confirmed the helicopter was within those lateral boundaries of how high it is allowed to fly at the time of the collision. They laid out a timeline of what those flight recorders revealed, including one that stopped after the moment of impact, but they say they're still working to get an exact transcript word for word.
The team that is working on this crash at DCA collectively has over 350 years of seniority with the NTSB. We will find out what happened, and we will do everything we can to prevent it.
Authorities say the Black Hawk, which was on a training flight at the time, was to utilize night vision goggles, but they've yet to confirm either way whether those were being worn. Shortly before the crash, the tower controller reportedly asked the plane to switch to a different runway, and that's the regional jet we're talking about with 64 people on board. Now, while both aircrafts were able to hear the tower, officials say they were on different frequencies, so they could not hear each other, but that's something that they say is not unusual, especially with those military flights. Now, Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy also posting on social media today saying he has personally met with some of those impacted families. He calls this a heart-wrenching week in aviation and says getting all of the answers will take time, but they're committed to sharing the information as they get it. In the newsroom.